Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. We
Welcome
already see
in.
lots of people in the chat. Welcome
Yes,
in, guys. It is so great
lots of people in the
man,
chat.
it's so great to see you. My goodness. Keith is first, and right off the bat, we want to wish Keith a
Yes,
happy birthday week. Um,
yes.
Absolutely, everybody go over and watch Keith's birthday stream, and happy birthday, Keith. 59th, right? I think it was.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah, I believe
59th?
so.
And so happy birthday. We really hope that you've had a great week. We celebrate birthdays all week long. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I
Go
was
with
going to get
that.
this. Also, I believe it's
Go with the
also
plan.
Adventures with VP. Is it VP's birthday?
Really? Is it
I
VP? Oh my gosh.
I
I
want
think
to
they're live
say,
streaming right now. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I want
super,
to say I saw them live. Let me know in the chat. Confirm that. Also, I was going to go ahead and
super.
give VP a shout as well. I'm trying to think of Keith, the other Keith, I believe Keith of It's Joey's World, I believe also has a
Oh,
birthday.
okay. Super. Well, happy. Yeah, absolutely. We
Mm-hmm.
got some cool birthdays this week then. And Ford Man, Kenneth Oaks, um, Texas Family Camping, VidLift Raid from McGuire's on Tires. What a cool screen name, McGuire's on
That's
Tires.
great.
I'll have to check them out. That's cool. And Kenneth is
Okay.
coming in. Ford Man is in with the
Okay,
same
there we
thing.
go.
VidLift Raid from McGuire's on Tires. So cool. Hey Blaine, good to see
Welcome
you.
in, Blaine. Great to see
Dean,
you.
welcome.
Hey, Dean.
Blaine and Dean. Francisco, hey, buddy. Stacy, always good to see you. Yes, yesterday was okay.
Yeah, there
Stacy,
we go. And VP
uh,
did have a birthday today. They went live briefly
happy.
before dinner at Sanaa. What a great way to celebrate.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, that is fantastic. We'll have to be sure and wish him. You guys may be able to hear my kitty cat. He has decided to talk with us tonight, so we may have and that's not necessarily an invited guest, but let's see. Oh, Tina. Hey, Tina.
If he meows too much, we may have an addition to the pet cemetery there at the Haunted Mansion.
We can't do that. Your younger brother would.
Just kidding. Just kidding,
Yeah.
Charles.
For all you kitty cat lovers out
All
there.
right.
Yeah. Adam's cat has decided that I think he's decided that he actually loves me the most in the household. So he's kind of taken up with me. Charles is his name. But it's great to see everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right. Train whistle time.
Train
for
whistle
all the
time.
birthdays. Keith,
There
BDF, 50, the big 59 there.
Yeah.
And Adventures with VP, and also Keith from It's Joey's World. So happy birthday to everybody.
Birthday. Let's go together.
For anybody that has has their earbuds in with loud noise warning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Decided we go together tonight.
Yes, it is the cat you hear, Stacey Rogers.
More than one.
Welcome in, Daniel. This is Infinity. Great to see you
Welcome.
as always. Thanks for being here.
Guys, Daniel. Hey, Daniel. Nice to see you. We have been closely following, by the way, guys, if you're not aware, and I'm sure everybody knows by now, that our partner channel, the Monarchs, are in Disneyland this week at
Right
Avengers Campus, no less. They're live right now. I would not blame you if you hopped over there to watch
Not at all.
But they have been killing it this week with live streams. And I have jumped in on a couple. I've been ghost watching on a couple too, because we have been traveling. We have been in Tennessee visiting family, and then we went to Alabama visiting family, and we finally swung down to Florida and then Louisiana. We have been in 4 states visiting family and spent a fantastic day yesterday in Pensacola Beach. Kind of, use that as a wrap up. But Pensacola Beach was incredibly gorgeous. The ocean water, the Gulf water, was like bath water yesterday. It was amazingly clear. We could not have ordered up a better day. So we're thankful for that. Just have a nice day to wrap it up. We visited with all kinds of family, visited with Jeff's aunt in Atlanta, and cousins, and it was great. So that's why I haven't been as present on streams this week, because we've been hitchhiking around. So, but I wanted to let y'all know that, and we've had a good time. We have, and there's be some vlogs coming. We did some restaurant reviews along the way, so there'll be some vlogs coming from that trip. Did not go live. Thought about it several times, but didn't. Maybe next time on that. But anyway,
sometimes you just need to unplug a little bit.
Well, we did, and we went. My husband had, Jeff had some time off, and so we just decided to kind of make a little circle, and we did, and saw a bunch of family members, and really enjoyed that trip. So, let's see. Just trying to catch up in chat there. So that's kind of what we've been doing. Flag Day was yesterday, and so yeah, absolutely, Flag Day. And behind me is a picture. I have another picture of my dad. Father's Day is this weekend, and we're going to talk tonight about Disney dads. So I put out a picture of my dad, and I know, if you still have your dad with you, be thankful. Be sure that you give him a hug. Be sure that you give him a call. Whatever. Be thankful that you still have your father. I was blessed to have my dad for 10 years. I miss him every day. So give your dad a hug. Our dads are really important, gang. We all know that. So if you had a good dad, be thankful for him, because they're important. We're going to talk about Disney dads tonight, and good Disney dads. We may name some Disney dads that are not so good, or some that are kind of riding the fence. But Tina, mine is 92 years old, slowing down, but still with us. Oh, wow. Tina, that is incredible.
What a treasure!
Yes, that is absolutely wonderful. But just thinking about, all dads are completely huggable this Sunday. Yeah. And every day, James. All dads are completely huggable every day. And even though my father and I did not have the best relationship, I'm still going to wish him happy Father's Day. Danielle, I think that's fantastic. I absolutely. I think that is wonderful. And I encourage you to do that. I would give just about anything to hug my dad this Father's Day. So, and Keith says my dad passed on Groundhog Day, 1994, and you really miss him. I think when your parents pass, and for those of us who don't have our parents, Jeff and I both have lost both of our parents. It's tough, it's hard, but we are thankful that we had wonderful parents. We really, Jeff and I both had great parents. So, but if they're still around, guys, give them a hug. Let them know you love them. Send a card. Go by. Take them a tie. Do something. Oh my goodness! But yeah, absolutely. This day in Disney history, just a few. I looked down the list on this day in Disney history, and that's the name of the website, guys. For you, if you want to look that website up, and you can look at any date. It's really cool. It's pretty exhaustive. Goes really far back, in Disney history for just things that happened on whatever day you click. This day in Disney history in 1949, actor and comedian Jim Varney, who was famous for his Ernest character, is born in Lexington, Kentucky. I really hated it when Jim Varney passed. I loved him. He was, of course, his I guess his most famous Disney role was Slinky Dog in Toy Story 1 and 2, and then his Ernest character that he did for Touchstone Pictures, but his voice is iconic. If you hear him, you know it. So 1967, Club 33 opened at Royal Street in New Orleans Square in Disneyland. I thought that was
Hey, Tim Pruitt. Great to see
cool.
you.
Hey, Tim. Welcome in, my Appalachian friend and fellow Appalachian. A secret feature of the theme park, the entrance of the private club, is located next to the Blue Bayou restaurant at 33 Royal Street, with the entrance recognizable by an ornate address plate with the number 33 engraved on it. And that is one of those things, and I know for a lot of us it is to go to Club 33. That I think that would be like at the top of my wish list for Disney, is to be able to go to Club 33. I think that would be just a fantastic experience. 1978, Miller Jones, 86, of Lakeland, Florida, made his 500th visit to Walt Disney World. An amazing feat considering Walt Disney World had only been open since October of 71. So there's, every now and then you'll see, there was a guy not long ago, William, in the news for having visited Walt Disney World like every day.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, for like 10 years.
No, I thought it was like 1,000 days in a row.
It was nuts. It was whatever it was. It was amazing. Yeah, it was more than 500. And we'll have to look that one up. We'll have to look that one up and just. I think we talked about it when it happened at the time. But yeah, he obviously he was a pass holder. 2,000
days.
That's it. 2,000 days in a row. Can you imagine?
2,000 days in a row. His name is. His name, let me scroll down here. I'm looking at the article. This is from the OC Register. Here we go. His name is Jeff Ritz, R-E-I-T-Z. He was 44. It started as something to do in 2012, but now more than 5 years later, this is an old article from 2017.
Right.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Can you imagine 2,000 straight days?
Yeah.
I'm going to Disneyland.
I could do that. I could do that. 1994, the TV special The Lion King, A Musical Journey with Elton John, airs on ABC the same day Disney's 32nd animated motion picture, The Lion King, premiered in U.S. cities. So, and of course, the Lion King is, I think the Lion King is, gosh, I can say that it's one of their best animated features ever.
Hey, Alex Kennett, great to see you. Been a little bit.
Alex,
great to see you back in the chat.
Welcome, Alex. Thanks for coming in. It's nice to see you.
I wanted to go back up. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Yeah, Mom, I wanted to catch this. Here we go. Wanted to catch that for you.
Oh, hey, Suze. My sister is in the chat, guys. Susan Cordell. Welcome.
Yeah, Susan. Welcome. Hey, Uncle John, if you're there too.
Yeah.
Hello to their kitties as well.
Yeah, and all the gang. Ellie and Squash and
Tina McNeil says, "LOL, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I bought my dad a tie, and he has some pretty choice words."
Okay, well, maybe not a tie, but
James Ryan says, "I got a fish tie years ago as a Father's Day gift. I actually wore it one day."
James, that's very charitable. So
yeah. Oh wow.
If you're
I know we. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, my dad turned 90 last year on July 7th and passed away on the 10th. Oh, Tim, that's tough. Yeah,
I remember us talking about that.
I get it, Tim. It's just hard, and but I feel very blessed, to have had a good father. So, we're not meant to stay forever, guys. Here, so, but yeah, that's. But good memories, Tim. So that's
yeah.
Oh, hey, Yachty.
Welcome in, Yachty. Great to see you. Happily ever, Yachty.
Good to see you. Yeah, but Susan, I know you miss Mother and Daddy both as much as I do. Stacy, lost my first dad night before I turned 3. Oh, mercy, Stacy. I was lucky enough to get my second dad when I was 12. And this July 6th would be 3 years since we lost him. Well, you have been blessed to have two wonderful dads in your life. That's good, Stacy. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yadi, welcome in. It's always good to see you. Let's see. Right back to this day in Disney history. I thought it was really cool that we're going to be talking about Disney dads and animated dads. Of course, Mufasa is going to come up, so it's kind of appropriate that The Lion King premiered this day in 1994. 1997, Disney's newest animated feature, Hercules, premiered at the New Amsterdam Theater in New York City. And Hercules, Hercules is one of those that I need to watch again. The other one that we were talking about.
Great. The muses help make that movie.
They did. Yeah, I agree.
Just the music from Hercules, Zero to Hero, The Gospel Truth, Meg's song, I Won't Say I'm in Love. Great songs from Hercules.
Stuff, yeah.
Very, very underrated.
I agree 100%. I need to watch Hercules again, and I also need to watch Emperor's New Groove. We were talking about that earlier. William, 1997. This is a day. Let's see, what is this? The third premiere. Disney's newest animated feature, Hercules, premieres at New Amsterdam Theater. 1999, Disney's Tarzan had its world premiere in Singapore. It will open in U.S. theaters June 18th. So Tarzan, what do we say? Tarzan, Hercules, Lion King. Yeah.
Well, the TV special for Lion King.
Premieres today for
big day.
Yeah. 2018, Incredibles 2, a computer animated superhero film produced by Pixar and distributed by Walt Disney Features, was released in theaters. So there's another one. Love
The Incredible 2. Wish they had removed a couple of words that they decided to add to that film.
I do too.
Love The Incredibles 2. Feel like they could have done a better job positioning a bad guy for that movie.
I agree.
But I feel like they were going for kind of a shocking bad guy, but there wasn't really anyone else it could have been per se. Granted, I'm watching through adult eyes, but
sure.
Favorite part, hands down, and we're going to be talking about this character here later on tonight. But favorite part of the movie,
Chief.
I know a lot of the moms, a lot of the ladies love seeing Mrs. Incredible kick some butt in this movie. But I love all the scenes of Mr. Incredible Bob just trying to make it.
Yeah.
to juggle all the kids and him sitting down and trying to Teach Dash math. It's just so fun.
Priceless. I know. If you guys, and I know most of you in the chat have seen Incredibles The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2. Yeah. But you're right. Those scenes, which is why Mr. Incredible is so high on my list tonight. Yep. We're going to get to our list. But it was good. I'm with William on that. I think they could have left out the words. They didn't add anything, and they didn't. In fact, they kind of subtracted for me. Yeah. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, and those scenes. Well, and with the raccoon, where Dash is. Oh my gosh, is
it's so funny.
Raccoon is still in their trash, and Dash goes, or not Dash.
Jack
goes after him. Absolutely, yeah. It was really relatable. Exactly, Yachty. The scenes where Mr. Incredible is just exhausted. He's like got toothpicks in his holding his eyes open, and Jack is wide awake, and it's like it's just. And then then Violet comes in with the whole boys' trouble, and he's just trying to hang in there. It's oh, hey, Adventures by Day. Good to see you.
Alex Kennett says, I will also fix the hobo suit.
Oh, Edna. We were fortunate enough to see Edna in a cavalcade while we were at Animal Kingdom. was it Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios? Hollywood Studios.
Definitely Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, for The Incredibles. So that was the first time I had seen Edna in a cavalcade, and it was priceless. Yeah, Edna rocks. Just hashtag Edna rocks. She does. And I think that's it actually for this day in Disney history. Let's jump into our top 10 Disney dads list. And I hope that you guys brought your favorite Disney dads list as well. Appreciate you being here, Adventures by D. We are looking forward, by the way, to being with Adventures by D on June the 24th, I believe, is when we're going to be with them at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we will be guesting on Adventures by D's YouTube channel and talking about the Book of Boba Fett, and probably, if I had to guess, some other Star Wars topics. So, one of our favorites, guys. So,
yes,
mark your calendars. Be there for Adventures by D, June the 24th, and we're looking forward to being with you, Dave and Chris. That's gonna be fun. You know how much we love talking Star Wars. So,
oh yeah,
so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's see. Let me get back up here to my list. William, did you make a list?
I did. I only went with the top 5 though.
Okay, I went ahead and did a top 10. So
Yeah.
we'll, as many dads though, guys. We have done Mother's Day, and we've talked about Disney mothers. And it seems to me, it may be my imagination, guys, but it seems to me like there are more Disney dads in the animated features. Is that just
It
me?
seems like in most movies we get one or the other. It seems like,
right.
Very rarely do we get both. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It may just be me, but as we were going through our list, and we're going to do, I wrote down my top 10. And we're going to have to go through these kind of fast, guys, because we could talk about, some of these dads and are, just absolutely wonderful animated features and live action. I threw the live action in there too. We're also going to do some honorable mention after that.
Yeah.
We just sat and brainstormed, all that we could think of.
Let us know if we missed anybody too.
Absolutely.
If there's anybody that makes your list that doesn't make our list.
Absolutely. Thanks,
mine.
Kevin,
yeah. That's true. But I'm gonna run through my list because I only did 5. So I'm gonna run through my list real quick.
Okay.
Then I'll turn it over to Mom to run through her list.
Okay.
Number 5 on my list is James. James, I don't believe ever gets a last name, but James is Tiana's father from Princess and the Frog. And you don't see just a lot of screen time from James in the Princess and the Frog movie because he's passed on. But if you've got a dad like James, you are truly blessed.
Amen to that.
It shows him in the movie. Getting home, being dead dog tired from the work day, and then he sees Tiana, and just that tiredness just is gone in a snap.
Yeah,
and he works hard.
Interested in what she's doing.
Yeah, he works hard. He takes care of the people around him. You could see there are scenes of people from the neighborhood gathering around him, making his famous gumbo. And feeding the rest of the neighborhood and just hanging out. And there's a scene there's a quote from Eudora to Tiana that says where she says, "Your daddy may not have gotten the place he always wanted," talking about the restaurant, but he had something better. He had love. And it just if you have a dad who goes to work every day and makes a living for the family, or a mom. If you got a mom or a dad, if you have a parent in your life, or grandparent, whoever it may be, aunt, uncle, whoever's filling that role for you. If you have somebody that goes to work every single day to take care of you and to provide for your family as you were growing up, and maybe even still today, that you have a situation where you're standing on the shoulders of giants. They want you to have more than what they have. They want to do everything they can to set you up for success. And James, as we can see, Tiana, she learns that work ethic from her mom and her dad. And she goes and she gets that dream. And she gets her place. She gets her restaurant that they dreamed about, that her daddy dreamed about. So James is number 5 on my list. Love James. Again, you don't see just a ton of them in the movie, but the impact that he has on Tiana to help make her, to help shape her, is incredible. Number 4 on my list, Mufasa. Most likely, I can't say this for a fact, but I'm going to guess Mufasa was probably my first on-screen death. And it just rips your heart out and stomps on it.
Yeah.
Mufasa, he teaches Simba these life lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Simba loses Mufasa very young, thanks to Scar and some wildebeests. But it's just tough. But you see, you see Mufasa in the movie, and after he passes as well, in a very, very impactful scene.
Yes.
But he teaches Simba these lessons up front. Talking about bravery and about how to be a good leader, and about the circle of life, and how there's that circle. It's funny. Simba straight up asked him, don't we eat the antelope? Yes, we do. He says eventually we die, and pretty much basically we decompose, and then we add back to the circle. So anyway, Mufasa teaches Simba all these life lessons in the amount of time that he's with him here here in the movie. But then as Simba goes and he has an interaction with Mufasa in the clouds, and it gets me goosebumps just thinking about it. But Mufasa tells him, "You've forgotten who you are," and he tells him to remember. And that remember, speaking of remember, jumping a little bit of tidbit here in Disney news, just jumping ahead just a little bit. I'm going to guess fireworks are coming back. I'm going to guess Happily Ever After is coming back. I'll tell you what.
Yay!
Happily Ever After, I loved Wishes. There are some things I could potentially tweak about Happily Ever After. It's just me, but I prefer the cartoon versions of the song, not somebody else singing it. But that's an aside. But in Happily Ever After, when Mufasa's up on the castle and it's that big James Earl Jones, remember.
Yeah.
It's
a wow.
So you've got you ain't never had a friend like me, Genie. Yeah. You've got Lion King, and then they they sing the song "I Can Go the Distance."
Yeah.
By Hercules, and the first time I saw that, just brought me to tears.
Us too, Yachty.
Just pulled my heartstrings.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I cry too, and I can't wait for it to come back. I'll probably cry whenever I see it streamed for the first time by somebody.
Yeah.
But for sure, I'll cry again whenever I see it in person. But just the impact that Mufasa has in the period of time that Simba has it. And then that scene where he tells him to remember who you are.
Right.
It's just huge. And so that's Mufasa's number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list, as we've alluded to earlier, Mr. Incredible. Tina says I bought Kleenex stock today. Yes, Stacy, July 1st, fireworks, Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Happily Ever After at Epcot forever. I believe July 4th is Disneyland. Disneyland will have fireworks again. But yeah, number 3 on my list, Mr. Incredible. In the first movie, you see Mr. Incredible. He's going to work. He gets
finding it out, making a living.
He has a terrible job at first, and then all of a sudden he gets to slide back stuff himself back into the spandex before he gets back into shape.
Sebastian the Crab, welcome in. Welcome
Sebastian
in.
the Crab, great to see you. Thanks for being here. But yeah, so you see him. He's trying to, he's being a good dad, providing for the family and everything. And the second movie is really what lands Mr. Incredible on my list because as we mentioned earlier, we already discussed it. The scenes of him taking care of the kids by himself while Mrs. Incredible is out fighting crime are just they're spot on and they're perfect.
They are. They so are. They so are. Yeah.
And so yes, Mr. Incredible.
Alex says that we need to watch a video of a dog reacting to Mufasa's death. So I got it. Yeah, we'll have to look that one up for sure, Alex.
Yeah. Yeah. So the epitome of dadhood, whatever they decide to change how they do math, is Mr. When Dash says they want us to do this, and he goes and writes it down, and Bob says, "I don't know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math.
Math is math.
Math is math." Oh.
And then when he has the meltdown, he has the total meltdown. And he doesn't, Helen is, Mrs. Incredible is calling in and she's kicking tail and she's, fighting the bad guys. And he doesn't tell her. It's priceless. Kudos. Okay, who's the guy that voices Mr. Incredible?
I had it.
Kudos. I did not put it in my notes, guys. We know him. We know him.
Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson. Total kudos to Craig T. Nelson. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I got you. Perfect. Good
Number
list.
3 on my list, Mr. Incredible. Number 2 on my list, Marlin.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. Right off the bat, everything's so happy in Finding Nemo.
Oh, man.
Bam! You get hit with the conflict and sadness right off the bat in Finding Nemo.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
They go from having all these eggs to just one little teensy tiny egg left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, and Isabel.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that a lot of the moms are gone in Disney movies.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned that earlier. But yeah, that's a tough one.
But yes, Marlin, willing to, and anybody that has a child,
swim in ocean,
willing to swim in ocean to go to whatever lengths he has to go to. He is so overly cautious, which for very good reason. He's traumatized by the fact that he lost his wife and lost all but one of his children due to a predator in the sea. But I think it's a barracuda. He goes from he has everything's all happy. I'd imagine he was probably pretty happy-go-lucky, but to being just overly cautious because Nemo is his treasure. Nemo's all he has left. And so for Marlin, who's this cautious, very worrisome character,
helicopter pop,
helicopter dad, to be willing to fight his way across the whole ocean to save his son,
all the way to Australia.
Yeah, anybody who has a child would go to do anything they could for them. So that's why Marlin's number 2 on my list, and number 1 on my list because he helped set the stage for all these characters to hit the screen is Walt Disney, of course. Walt, many of us, he was kind of that Uncle Walt character there in the world of Disney, but couldn't we all? We couldn't have been more thankful for him sitting there with those girls at that carousel at that rundown fair to get the idea, first of all, for Disneyland, and that vision has since expanded across the country, and it's manifested itself in parks all over the world. Just top notch quality, doesn't get any higher.
We will, Stacy. Hang with us, girl.
So yes, number 1 on my list is Walt Disney. So that is
Mhm.
my list. That's my top five. Who's on your list, Mom?
Okay, let me run through my list. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Let me find it right quick. I did a top 10. I will run through them as quickly as
Oh
I
yeah, I
can.
forgot. Let me run through my list. I spent so
Yeah, go
long
ahead.
describing
Go
all of them.
ahead.
Number five, Tiana's dad, James.
Okay.
Number four, Mufasa. Number three, Mr. Incredible. Number two, Marlin, and number one, Walt Disney. Thank
Okay.
you, Danielle. I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
I'm
your
gonna.
turn.
Okay. Great list. I'm gonna start with number 10. And guys, list your favorite Disney dads in the
Yeah.
chat too. We'd like to know. We'd like to know some of yours. Okay. My number 10 is Mulan's dad, Fa
Mm.
Zhao. Mulan's
Baju.
dad, Fa Zhu. He was the whole reason that Mulan, snuck into the military, basically,
Hmm.
because her father was going to be drafted in the military. Her father was in poor health. She realized that he would not survive. She also realized that in going into the military, if she was discovered to be a woman, she would be executed.
Hmm.
And so, but that's what kicks off that whole story. So her love for her father was incredibly great. The line, the flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all, which is a fantastic line. It's also featured, if you guys remember, it's been a long time, but we know the words and have happily ever after memorized, and that line is in happily ever after.
Yes, Alex Skinner says, "I think I will go pray some more."
Yeah,
That's another. That's
right.
another great line from Baju.
And we all need that one, don't we? Okay, so Mulan's dad's my number 10. My number 9 is Roger Radcliffe from 101 Dalmatians. Um, I love him. I love this character. If you remember, when Purdy's puppies are born, there are 15, and the housekeeper, is with the dog, and she's yelling, "Oh, hey, Mike, welcome in, buddy, welcome in. Thanks for popping in."
Yeah,
Mike
hey,
is
great to
doing
see you,
some
Mike.
double duty tonight. He's over with the
Yeah,
Marks, taking care of them, being an awesome mod for them too. And we appreciate you for doing that, Mike.
thank you,
Thank
Mike.
you. Stopping in real quick to give a thumbs up. Thank you. Love you, good. Um, but yeah, so she's hollering out, okay, 13 puppies, 14 puppies as they're being born, and one of
And
them
Pongo's
has
so
trouble.
funny because he like his eyes go
Yeah,
all crazy and he like goes to
he
faint a
just
little
yeah,
bit.
it's like 15 puppies. Pongo like faints. It's really a cute
He
scene.
gets the funniest little expression on his face.
He
Yeah.
does. It's really precious. And also, there's so many pieces here. I'm trying to remember all the pieces. I should have written myself some more notes for each one. But the housekeeper eventually brings out the one puppy and says, 14 puppies. There are only
Mm-hmm.
14 puppies because one didn't make it. And she lays
Mm-hmm.
the puppy, who's wrapped in a little blanket, in his hands. And Pongo is sad, and it's a really poignant moment.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
it goes from all this excitement to just
right,
the sadness of
it's just
one
a
of them not
precious
making it.
scene. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
precious scene. And he says, wait a minute. And he starts to rub the little fella, and he
Mm-hmm.
wakes up, and the puppy's okay. So
Mm-hmm.
love that scene. And also the other one is, I think, one of my favorite songs in a Disney movie, guys, is when he writes Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
I love so he's my number 9. Love Roger Radcliffe from 101 Dalmatians. My other one, and this guy I think is one of the funniest characters that Disney has in an animated feature, and that's King Fergus from Brave. He's
Mm.
Merida's dad.
See, I need to
He
watch Brave again. I think I've only seen Brave maybe once or twice.
need to
So I
watch,
need
but
to I need
thanks,
to
Mike.
cue that up.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Um, watch it again. It's worth a watch. I'll have to admit, the first time I watched Brave, I was not bowled over by it.
Hmm.
I watched it again, and the more I watch it, the more I like it. So give that one another look, guys, if you haven't watched Brave in a while. But yeah.
Tina McNeil says Belle's dad, Maurice, Simba's
Yes.
dad, Mufasa, Roger
Yes.
from 101 Dalmatians, and Mulan's dad. Yes, I already had that one written.
There you go. There you go.
It's a good list.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain Akron 27. I haven't said hi to you yet. Thanks for being here.
Okay, now my number 7 is okay. My number 7, guys, is from the 2 of my dads are from The Princess and the Frog. I love The Princess and the Frog. The more I watch this movie, the more I like it. My number 7 is Charlotte's dad, Big Daddy. If you remember, he is voiced by John Goodman, and he is so cute and so funny. He becomes the Mardi Gras king, and he's just precious. He spoils her rotten. He adores his daughter. He's funny. He's a good dad.
He loves Tiana too.
He loves Tiana. He's big-hearted. He's generous.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Hey, Matt.
Nice to
you're in the parks, my friend.
See, buddy.
Hope you're
really
having a blast.
Anybody and Danielle, good to see you. Eric Lee, hey, welcome in.
Hey,
Matt, please, if Kenzie is there with you, please congratulate her on 1,000 subs. Woo-hoo. Oh my gosh. Okay, another blast.
We have this later.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Just for Kenzie, Matt, this is for Kenzie hitting 1,000 subs on her YouTube channel. We could not be more excited for you guys, both of you. Here we go. Loud noise, guys, if you're wearing earbuds coming up. 3, 2, 1. That's for Kenzie.
Yes.
Kenzie Days. Check out her channel. Bravo. And where was I?
You were at Big Daddy.
I was at Big Daddy. Okay, Big
Charlotte's
Daddy.
Dad
Charlotte's dad from Princess and the Frog. Love him. Okay. Does it say his name? It may, but I just remember Big Daddy because that's what Charlotte calls him.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 6 is Mufasa from The Lion King. And I wanted to mention, guys, I think William covered Mufasa is fantastic. I'll have to say that.
Hey, Kenzie. Great to see you. Congratulations.
There's Kenzie. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Bravo.
Yes.
Bravo. We're so excited for you, sweetie. And to happen on your Disney trip. Congrats on 1,000 subs. Oh, we got your dog barking, Alex. Okay.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Mufasa. You are so right, William. The remember who you are scene is one that really kind of hits me in the feels. It's a very poignant scene. Also, my youngest son, Adam, guys, played Mufasa in his high school. I've mentioned this before. In his high school, they performed The Lion King not long after Disney released that film to be performed by high schools. And so they did a fantastic job. They had a great budget for that film. Pleasant Grove High School.
Oh, their costuming was great.
Hawks. Costuming was fantastic. I should actually have, maybe I can find a picture on my computer. Maybe I've got a picture of Adam on my computer. If I don't, I think I've got one on my phone. Dressed as Mufasa. So Mufasa has special meaning, for me because I watched Adam play that character. And so he really got to be, special to us because of that. And he did a great job at it. Okay, my number 5 is Mr. Incredible, Bob Park, for all of the reasons that William said. In The Incredibles, we got to see him. Adam. Oh, thanks, Suze. Yeah, thanks. I thought he was, but I was trying to be as objective as I could as his mom, but and Aunt Susan, you may be a little bit prejudiced there too because he's your nephew, but that's okay. We're supposed to be, right? We're supposed to. But he was excellent. I'll have to say, guys,
Yeah.
My kid was excellent as Mufasa in his high school play. I'll try to get some pictures from that and show you sometime.
Yeah,
Because
they need to put them on Instagram.
I really need to do that because the costuming was incredible. So I'll do that sometime.
Hey,
Sue
Tracy
says,
Glenn, Kinsey Dave's dad. Great to
hey,
see you.
aw, you're welcome,
Loving
Tracy.
watching y'all streaming from the parks,
You're
and
welcome.
loving that Kinsey hit her milestone of 1,000.
That is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah. Check out
keep on
Kinsey
trucking.
Days YouTube channel, and Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Days Dad YouTube channel. They are live streaming from the parks. They're killing it. We are so happy for you guys and excited for Kinsey that she hit that 1,000. So
yes,
really, really excited about that. Okay. Yeah. Susan says, my sister says I like Bob, Parr, and Marlin.
Great ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you would never, you would never think that Adam was good just because you're his aunt, right? Yeah. Okay, next on my list. So so that's my connection to Mufasa. But as far as Mr. Incredible, all the things what William said on Mr. Incredible, I think you see him, going, in this mundane job, after they have to go undercover. All the superheroes have to go undercover. You see him in this mundane job, and he's grinding it out every day, and you see that, to support his family. You really see quite a progression for Mr. Incredible, probably more so than any Disney dad. Would you say, William?
I think so, hands down.
Yeah, I think you see more of him. Okay, thanks,
have
Tracy.
Good night, y'all. Y'all have a blast.
To the
Thanks
pool.
for dropping in to say hey.
Absolutely, thanks. We appreciate it. Absolutely, enjoy the pool, and congrats again.
Yes.
On 1,000 subs. We're so excited for you. So y'all have a great night, and we'll see more live streams coming up.
Yeah. Yes, Kinsey.
Yeah. Let's see what it is.
Yes.
I understand. Kinsey.
He's a good one. He's a good one for
Tracy, sure. Yeah. We love your dad too. He's one of our favorite Disney dads too. What a coincidence. You got a good one, Kinsey. You really did. I know you know that already, but we think you got a good one too.
Absolutely.
Number 4 on my list is Belle's dad from it's Maurice. Belle's dad. I loved him in the animated version and in the live action, right?
Yes.
He's a little bit. That's okay. Texas family camping.
Have a good night, Aunt Susan. Thanks for dropping in. Great to see you. Chatting with everybody.
Suze. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate
Love
it.
you. Have a good night.
Thanks for popping in, Suze. I really appreciate it. Good night. Have a good night. Yeah, great topic heading into Father's Day. Thank you. Right, Alex, my daughter, Odd. I love Maurice. He obviously, adores Belle, loves Belle.
Yes.
And then that relationship, I think, is played out even further in the live action.
Yes.
And again, Kinsey, this is one that Kinsey can talk about all night because she loves Beauty and the Beast so much. So I was calling you a sucker. Well, that's okay, Kinsey. It's turning out to be your week. So it's your party, right? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so
love Maurice is so quirky in the animated version of the film, and it's just it's so cool that he's an inventor, and then for him to just raise the daughter that he raised with her, being so smart, her not, just looking to fit in, Oh yes, exactly. Very kind-hearted.
Yeah, really. Just he is a very much a sentimental favorite for me. Is Belle's dad. Okay, now my number 3, and we've talked about him before, is Tiana's dad, James from The Princess and the Frog. I'm not surprised that we picked a lot of the same ones, William. What we see of him on screen is enough to understand his heart. And then as we watch Tiana in The Princess and the Frog work so hard to chase her dreams, and she's just such a wonderful character, such a wonderful quality person, and is willing to work very, very hard for her dreams, which is the work ethic that her father taught her. So, so James, Tiana's dad from The Princess and the Frog, is my number 3. My number 2, it's 9:52 already, guys.
We've still got a ways to go. We'll have to run through the rest of it. We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, we've got honorable mention.
We do.
My number 2 is Cinderella's father in the live action Cinderella.
Yeah.
And Slash, the prince's father in the live action, Kit's father in the live action. I know that now I thought, guys, personally, that of the live actions that Disney has done, Cinderella is probably the best one they've done in the live actions. I would have to, oh, hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Thanks for being
excellent.
Here. I think that the live action Cinderella is the best live action that they did. That is a takeoff of an animated version. And part of the reason I love it is because they do give more information, and you see the prince's father on screen. And I'll tell you guys, the scene there where, the Kit's, his dad calls him Kit, and he goes by Kit so that he doesn't have to tell Cinderella that he's the prince, because he's afraid that might influence her, her thinking about him. But when, his dad is not in good health, and the scene where he passes, guys, is one of the most emotional scenes I've ever seen Disney do. It is precious. Kit crawls up into the bed with him. It is a precious, precious scene. And if you can watch that scene with dry eyes, I can't imagine. It's a wonderful scene. It's precious. And he obviously loves his father very much, and his father loves him. But, and then Cinderella's dad, also dies in this movie. So you lose 2 really good dads there. It really, which is how, Cinderella ends up with, the stepmom, with Lady Tremaine and the stepdaughters, Anastasia and Drizella. And we know the story. But I love, love, love the live action Cinderella. And one of the reasons I love it so much is because of Kit's dad, is because of the prince's dad, the background that they give on him. And they show Cinderella's family. Haley Atwell actually plays Cinderella's mom, just as a side note. Also played Agent Carter in the MCU, and had her own series, by the way. For some of you that didn't recognize Haley Atwell, it took me a little while. When I first watched the movie,
she's blonde, right?
I know this. She's blonde, but I kept thinking, I know the voice, I know the mannerisms, I know this actress, and it finally hit me. I thought, oh my gosh, that's Haley Atwell. That's Agent Carter. So just a little side note there. Cinderella, I love the live action. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's the best one they've done. Lily James kills it as Cinderella. The casting is fantastic. But I love Kit's dad, love Cinderella's dad.
They're making a sequel, right? I'm pretty sure they.
I hope so. Have they announced it?
Yeah.
Have they announced it?
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Texas Family Camping. You're asking. Oh, are you asking about Haley Atwell playing Cinderella's mom in Cinderella? Yeah, that's Haley Atwell. If that's what you're asking about, I think that's what. Yeah, right, Alex. Yeah.
I thought that there. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought that there was going to be a second.
The sequel.
Continue. Yeah.
The sequel.
I thought that there was going to be a sequel. Maybe I just. maybe I saw that in the wrong place. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong movie. But continue on.
Okay, so moving right along. My number one Disney dad again is Walt. Walt Disney. Walt Disney's dream of Disneyland started because he's a dad. Because he was a dad. He wanted something for his daughters first and foremost. He sat on a park bench there in California and dreamed about a place where families could go to feel safe, to have fun, and to spend time together. And yeah, Texas Family Camping, let us know what you find out. Haley Atwell.
Yeah. I thought I saw that. Could be wrong.
I hope
I know that.
wrong.
I hope I'm not wrong too. But I could have sworn I saw that. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
But and in so doing, oh my goodness, that's why we're all together tonight. That's why we know all of you wonderful people in the chat and have fantastic friends all over the country that some of you we've never even met face to face, and some of you
most of you we've never met face to face.
Right, but that's what brought us together here. Our love of Disney is what brought us together. So yes, I think Walt. Hey, Amy. Hey, yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Right, Tina. Yeah, I know. Tina, so many of you guys, I just feel so close to you, and I'm so glad that we got to know each other. And it's because of one man's dream. Yep. So happy Father's Day, Walt Disney, and thank you for bringing us all together. Okay, so Stacy has been working on her list. Let's see what Stacy's got here.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Oh, Baloo. Oh, nice. That's a good addition, Stacy. That's a good. So I've been working on my list. I have to say I agree with all of your choices. Have to add one Baloo. While Baloo wasn't really Mowgli's dad, he did take over the role. That's an excellent and more great songs. Oh my gosh, more great songs. Yeah. Yes. Right. Texas Family Camping.
Yeah.
It's Haley Atwell. So now I have to go back and watch it. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? It is cool.
All right. So Mom's list from top to bottom, you just want to run through and
I will. Top to bottom. Number 10, Mulan's dad, Faju. Number 9, Roger Radcliffe, 101 Dalmatians. Number 8, King Fergus, Meredith's dad from Brave. Number 7, Big Daddy, Charlotte's dad from The Princess and the Frog. Number 6, Mufasa from The Lion King. Number 5, Mr. Incredible, Bob Parr from The Incredibles. Number 4, Maurice, Belle's dad from Beauty and the Beast. Number 3, Tiana's dad, James, from The Princess and the Frog. Number 2, Cinderella's dad / Kit's dad. That's actually 2, I know, but they're both from Cinderella. So Cinderella's dad and the prince's dad from the live action Cinderella. And number 1 is Walt Disney. So we had kind of similar lists there.
Great list. All righty. So honorable mentions. There are a lot of great ones in the honorable mention section. And our list from my top 5 and Mom's 10 were just Disney or Disney Pixar. But we're going to be discussing some other ones.
Yachty's asking why Cinderella, the live action, is not on Disney Plus. I thought they put it on Disney Plus. No?
It would not surprise me at all if maybe there's some sort of contract in place and it's with some other streaming service, maybe.
It could be. Yeah, it could be Yachty. We bought it on DVD.
Thanks. Texas Family Camping noticed my Mudhorn hat.
Oh,
yeah. I love to show it off whenever I get the chance and somebody mentions something about it. But thanks. It's got the Mandalorian Din Djarin on the bill.
Oh, yeah.
And
you've got some killer Mandalorian hats.
I'm not sure what language this is, but it says bounty hunter. I think it may be a Mandalorian. Some sort of Mandalorian written language. Yeah,
I think it's Mandalorian.
Looked it up, and it says bounty hunter.
It's a great
on the back of the hat.
Yeah, it's a great hat. Yeah.
which we'll mention him here in a minute as a father figure. But
Mhm.
honorable mention. I'll go ahead and kick us off here. We're going to
Go
run through
right
this list.
ahead.
Uh, Mr. Banks, Mary Poppins slash what's the name of the
Saving Mr.
Saving Mr.
Banks.
Banks? Yes. And Isabel, have a great night. Thanks for being
Mm.
here. Thank you so much. Hope
Thanks,
you have a great
Anna.
week.
Thanks, Anna.
Yes,
Always good to
yes,
see
Alex
you.
Kennett. Geppetto's on the honorable mention list. All right.
Mhm.
So Mr. Banks, the dad from Mary Poppins, we get to see more, understand that character more from the Saving Mr. Banks.
Mhm.
Moana's father, Chief Tui, love Chief Tui.
Yes,
Um,
yes. Who is
uh,
also the voice of also the
yes,
voice. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Boba Fett. Yeah, Boba Fett.
Ah,
It's Tamora Morrison.
yes, yes.
It voices
Same.
Chief Tui
Yeah,
from Moana.
right.
And
Both of them.
I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure that's right. Chief Tui Moana. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I love his song too. Where You Are. Love
Mm-hmm.
that song.
Mm-hmm.
Love singing it.
I
Let's see here. Back to the list. John. So this is one. John from the Carousel of Progress.
Yeah. How can we forget John
So,
from the Carousel of Progress?
yes.
There's one. Yeah, straight out of the right. I love Carousel of Progress, guys.
We see him progress through the decades. Carousel of Progress is such an iconic Disney ride. And so John from the Carousel of Progress.
Yeah.
Geppetto from Pinocchio, another great Disney dad. Let's see, Crush. We already mentioned Marlin, but Crush from Finding Nemo. Noggin, dude.
Yeah.
You so totally rock, Squirt. Crush, great dad, and it's awesome too because you see the interaction between him and Marlin as Crush goes outside the EAC and makes his way back in. Marlin's all freaking out. He's like, oh no, but he worked.
Yeah.
Crush makes his way back in, says, "Hey, patient, just watch." And Crush makes his way back into the AAC. All right, let's see here. Goofy and Pete, both from Goof Troop and a Goofy movie, and an extremely Goofy movie. And speaking of a Goofy movie, I've got this great magic band, courtesy of my mom.
Yeah.
It's got Goofy and Max on one side and the Goofy movie logo above them. The other side has Powerline from that movie.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to christen that magic band when y'all go.
Oh yeah, it'll make the next trip that I make to the parks. But yes, both Goofy and Pete love Goofy. Goofy would have been on the list. He'd have been in the top 10.
Alex.
Alex. Top 10.
Just quickly, Alex says for the record, Walt was not that nice about getting the rights to Mary Poppins, Saving Mr. Banks portrays. They had a heck of a time trying to get the rights to Mary Poppins. If you guys have not watched Saving Mr. Banks, by all means, go watch that. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. It's happy, it's sad, it's funny, but it's really, really excellent. It tells the story behind Walt's acquisition of the rights to the book Mary Poppins, and P.L. Travers is the author of that book. And she held on to it pretty tight. She made it pretty hard for, as wonderful as that movie turned out to be. It basically saved her life. It gave her enough money that she was able to. Am I assigning too much homework, Tina? It basically gave her enough money to live comfortably for the rest of her life. So. And she was. They have recordings of. She insisted that all her interactions be recorded. A lot to it, but he really had a hard time getting those rights. And the Sherman Brothers, of course, were a big part of that. They wrote a lot of the music and what have you. So, I want Mary Poppins back, right? Right.
Yes, you can fill it full of turkey legs, dude.
Watch
Let's
that one
see
if you
here.
haven't. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So Goofy and Pete, King Triton from The Little Mermaid,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of Disney TV series dads.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Fletcher, Phineas and Ferb's dad,
Yeah.
and also Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
So Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb, the nemesis of Agent P. uh, so
Yeah.
funny.
Alex, I'll have to look into that.
We love Phineas and Ferb. Uh,
Love, yeah. Huge Phineas and Ferb
Pacha,
fans.
Pacha from Emperor's New Groove.
Mm-hmm.
His little kids are so cute, and he goes to bat for his family's home with the Emperor, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great movie.
Yeah, Tina. Here's another one for you. Emperor's New Groove. There's another one to watch. I've got to go back and watch that one.
Dr. Porter, Jane's dad from Tarzan.
Another really good one. Love Dr. Porter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love that one.
And in honor of Jillian, Chief Powhatan
right.
from Pocahontas.
Yes, Texas Family Camping. Period platypus.
Love it. So yeah, to round out our Disney dads list, let us know if we missed anybody in the honorable mention section. But Chief Powhatan, in honor of Jillian, Pocahontas, her favorite Disney movie.
Yeah.
Moving on to the to Star Wars / the Avengers.
Yeah, we're gonna throw them in tonight because why not?
Yeah. So we're kind of confining this to the
Stacey,
MCU.
I thought of Roy. Roy too.
Yes,
Stacey, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
For sure. So Star Wars / Avengers, dads or father figures.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Stark. We see an Endgame. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I already said it, but Endgame. Tony Stark. Howard Stark, Tony's dad. Rough relationship between the two, but thankfully in Iron Man 2, I believe, it's Iron Man 2, he gets to see truly, he sells him in a very Walt Disney-esque vibe, that home movie that Tony watches, and he tells Tony, "You are my greatest creation."
Yeah.
And then in Endgame also, spoiler alert.
Those scenes are real.
And when he gives his dad a hug, he's a strange man, that Potts.
But it's a great scene. Yeah,
yes.
It's a great scene.
So we haven't seen Uncle Ben in the MCU, but I think back to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Uncle Ben. We also have King Odin, Thor and Loki's father. King T'Challa's father. Again, another wonderful scene whenever T'Challa takes on the Black Panther mantle and gets to see his dad again. Very, very impactful scene. Vision from WandaVision. Spoiler alert yet again. Technically, Vision, although all the weirdness happens, we won't get into that. Technically, Vision.
Yes.
Scott Lang and Hank Pym from the Ant-Man movies.
Absolutely.
So moving on to the Star Wars section. Again, not all of these are great dads, but Din Djarin, Mando. The Armorer calls them a clan of two.
Oh, yes. Tina, good one.
That is a great one, Tina.
Excellent.
I looked that one up in Google and forgot to mention it. Hector. Love Coco.
There you go.
Coco's yet another one of those movies that's incredibly underrated for me. There's a lot going on in Coco that I love, but whenever Miguel sings "Remember Me" to Grandma Coco, and she remembers her daddy, I mean, tears.
Yeah, that's a good one, Tina.
It's so sweet, such a sweet scene. And it's crazy how you can have this big, huge misunderstanding in a family line, whenever, they go completely against music. And they had this great misunderstanding. They thought he abandoned his family, thought he was this terrible
Yeah.
person. In reality, he was murdered.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Ernesto de la Cruz.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. So Din Djarin, a Star Wars father figure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Here's a funny one for you.
Our most recent favorite Disney father, because
Yes.
everybody loves Baby Yoda. So.
Oh, love Baby Yoda. He's right over here. In Cincy form, a Cincy plush form.
There you go.
Jango Fett. So Jango Fett was used by the Kaminoans from Kamino to make the clone army that you see in the prequel movies, the prequel trilogy, and also Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated series. So Jango Fett, and then also we see Boba Fett as well, who's a clone that Jango decides he wants his own clone to father. So Boba, which again a little pitch for June 24th, will be on Adventures by D stream to talk about Book of Boba Fett. That's next Thursday. Uncle Owen. So obviously, Luke grew up with Uncle Owen, so another bit of a father figure. Don't get to see very much interaction between them two, other than him tell Luke to go do his chores. But also another great, not necessarily a great father figure, but Anakin Skywalker. And even worse, Emperor Palpatine.
Right. Who technically, spoiler alert there, maybe. Yeah.
List of Star Wars dads, not necessarily super redeeming. I will say the clone from Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series, Cut Lawquane, who is marked as a deserter. The rest of his regiment is killed, and he decides, hey, I want out of this lifestyle, and he goes and raises a family. Which, spoiler alert, we see Cut in one of the recent episodes of The Bad Batch. So
we do, and that's cool.
So, a bit more of a redeeming figure, taking care of his kids and family, living on a remote planet. But that's our list. Again, let us know if we missed anybody. Hector is a great addition to the list. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad I added him. Added him to our list. Did we forget anybody, guys, that you have? Is there anybody just glaring that we missed? We covered a lot there. And
Han Solo also is on the Star Wars dad list.
Han Solo, absolutely, on the Star Wars list. Han. I forgot to add him to our official notes, William. But Han Solo. And
Texas family camping, Yondu.
That's Yondu. That's I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. It's a very tender scene. They're at the end. Yondu, and he's given the proper send off, the honorable
the Ravager
send off,
and the Ravagers.
And so it's pretty cool. With the in that scene, and the one before it with the cameo by Sylvester Stallone, I absolutely love. So Yondu, absolutely. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Check his Instagram, guys. He actually met Mary Poppins at Disneyland and made a reference to that what's the actor's name on his Instagram? Really a cute post. It was really a cute post. So check his Instagram. It's been a little while back, but it's worth looking up. You could probably just search it. Because he met Mary Poppins in the park. It's funny. King Triton. Did we not mention King Triton?
Michael Rooker. King Triton was on the list. He was one of the honorable. Yes, there you go. Texas family camping with the Yondu quote. He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty, yeah, Michael Rooker. Yeah. Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, wait. Mason O thinking he's the father. Yeah, that was
Bail
some,
Organa was another one that somebody had mentioned.
yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Was
Stacy mentioned Bail
raised
Organa.
Princess
Yeah.
Leia. Raised,
Yeah.
yes, Princess Leia. Yeah, absolutely. So that's our list, guys. You know, if y'all keep thinking, if we have left off somebody, let us know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you mention King T'Chaka and T'Challa?
Hmm. Yep.
T'Challa's dad, King T'Chaka, Black Panthers.
Hmm.
I must have been reading chat or something when you mentioned him. But that's our list. And we wanted to just, um, all of you guys who are fathers, happy Father's Day in the chat, guys. We truly appreciate everything that you do to be good fathers, to provide for your families, to love your kids. Um, you know, we just want to
It's
wish
a
all of you. Um,
dated picture, but
yeah,
here's
yeah,
us last Father's Day.
yeah, yeah. There's my grandson Wyatt. Wyatt is our prince at this point. Yeah. Thumper. Well, probably so, Stacy. I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to all the dads for sure. I have
Thank you, Tina.
guys, let's see if I can share. I have just a couple of quick. Let's see. Let me see if I can.
Sorry, we got an Amber Alert.
Yeah, we got an Amber Alert. I just silenced it there. Let's see, guys, if I can. Let me see if I can bring up my share here. Pictures. I've got just some pictures to run through. I know we're kind of running over. Do you want to share these, William?
Thanks, Stacy.
Just some personal pictures. I want to run through these right quick.
I don't have any.
Some pictures from the park. Okay, let me see now if I could share out the screen.
Absolutely, Stacy.
Let's see. Window.
Thanks, Tina.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can you guys see that, or am I not doing it right?
No, we can see
the
we see the File Explorer view.
Okay.
So that all the pictures look tiny.
There we go. All right. And this is my dad.
You may have to go back out and open it up and
bring
reshare it
again. Hang on.
Yeah. We see the File Explorer view.
Change. Yeah, see, it's not going to. Hang on just a second. Let me start the show, and then let me stop. I think you have to bring it up and then share it out, maybe.
Hey, J&N Travels.
We don't do this enough. We should do this. Oh, hey, J&N Travels.
I know.
We don't do this enough to. Russ would be making fun of me.
Yeah, he's usually the one that gets us straightened out on it.
He is. Tells me what to do, right? Okay, there. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
There we go. There's that. Guys, this is my dad, Charles Parton. And he was in World War II. And very handsome picture of him. And I had mentioned him earlier, wanted to show you that picture of him. That's my dad. I miss him every day. He passed away when I was 10. And I'm very blessed to have had him as my father. I truly wish that my sons could have known him and that my grandchildren could have known him. He would absolutely have doted on you, William, and your brothers and your nieces and nephews and Wyatt. He absolutely would have adored y'all. So wonderful man, fantastic father. Just could not have been more loving and protective, and gave me a good start. I was his princess. So that's what dads are for. And here, here,
A bit of a throwback there.
Yeah, there's a throwback. This is Adam. This is William's younger brother.
He's much larger now.
He's much larger now. Adam is 6'3" now, so he's even taller than Jeff. And a lot of you know Jeff. That's my husband there. This is 2007, actually. And this is us on our way to Florida. And we always stop there at the rest area. And there's this, and you look pretty young there too, William.
I know. I'm about to say I had a clean shaven.
Pretty young there too. So this would have been 07. That would have been your sophomore year. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Sophomore. Year of high school.
Yeah.
So there's, and then this is, of course, Main Street.
Stacey Rogers says dad of Resort TV 1. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And Josh.
Absolutely. And Josh.
TV1. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And of course, there you guys are on Main Street. This is 2007.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a really cool picture. The old pictures, guys, I love it when Tracy, shares.
Yes.
Older pictures. I love it. You guys put up some pictures of, yourselves in the parks, with your dads and with your families. I just wouldn't take anything for these. They're absolute treasures. And of course, there's Jeff and Adam again at Winnie the Pooh. That time passes very quickly. Yes, Adam has definitely grown.
Jane in Travels says, I remember when that rest area gave free grapefruit and orange juice.
Yes. Now, we went through there. They stopped doing it for a while, John, and then we went through there. Well, it would have been the last time we drove, and they had orange juice again. Mm-hmm. So yeah, at one time, most of the rest areas going into Florida did offer fresh squeezed orange juice. It was fantastic. So this particular one is the one that we stopped at. I won't go back. Is the one with the big blue angels playing. And this is one of my favorites of you guys in front of the castle here. So it was a bright, bright sunny day. Of course, that's the castle before it was painted rose gold.
There's a shot from around that area that looks like it's taken from the Tomorrow. I take that back. What side of the castle are we on?
Let's see. I think that is the Tomorrowland side.
I think it is.
I want to
say there's an old school picture of Dad and Steven that hung in our hallway for years and years and years. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I love that picture. I think of it because I walked past it so many times growing up.
Yeah. And this one of Jeff and Adam is actually before they changed, before they took away Mickey.
Is that in Mickey's house?
Mickey's house. It is Mickey's house. It is. Actually, that's probably Minnie's house.
Oh, yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
That's probably Minnie's house. But those ears, check out those ears, guys,
those are great ears.
Adam is wearing there because they're pirate ears, and you can see they had the scarf thing hanging down, and then there's actually an earring in Mickey's ear. Those were great ears. And of course, Jeff has. This was the year of a million dreams, and the cup that he's holding has their logo for that year. And then he's got a lot of Mickey, one of those retractable Mickey sword
lightsabers
line up. Yeah,
basically
like a lightsaber. Yeah, he's holding that. And and this is Jeff. We're leaving the park on the ferry boat. It's always kind of been our family tradition to take the monorail into the park and the ferry boat out. And so you can see the train station there in the background, and you can see the castle there too. It's a little bit blurry. Camera wasn't as good. back then, but that's Jeff on the boat. And this is, of course, Adam and Jeff on the way out. I'm surprised most of the time, most of the pictures that I have of Adam on the ferry boat are of him asleep on a bench. So after just an exhaustive day.
Long day for a little fella.
Long day for a little fella. And this one's kind of funny. I don't, he's reaching up there. This is a prototype. This is test track. And this is a prototype car. And I'm not sure exactly what Adam was doing. He's reaching up toward, no telling what he was doing, reaching up toward.
Hey, I think he was trying to give me bunny ears, maybe.
That's probably what it was. And he's too short. He's not too short anymore.
No, not at all.
But
kind of a little bit prophetic. I would go on to work for GM Financial. So we're standing here in front of the GM concept car. Pretty neat.
And then, of course, some of the cars that they have on display there as you get off the ride. But all of these, of course, are pictures of Jeff. And there they are. This one's really cute, I think, on The Little Mermaid.
Finding. Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
I thought it was Finding Nemo at first, but wrong clamshell.
Yeah. Yeah, I always think it's really funny at the end of the ride. They say, "Time to come out of your shell." It's really cute. But and you can see Jeff there, and Adam is looking at the camera. And of course, this is still in that area at the aquarium there. Jeff is a diver, and so he absolutely loves aquariums and diving in the ocean. He just really loves it.
Love the seas area.
More of the seas and the land area here, interacting with a cast member who is, and I'm not sure what that's called.
Hey, Drew in the moment. Welcome in. Great to see
Drew.
you. Thanks for being here.
Just sharing some family pictures, talking about Father's Day, and this is a good picture of Jeff and Adam.
Let us know if you have who your favorite Disney dad is, Drew in the moment. We walked through some of our favorites.
And this picture of if you'll notice, guys, this picture of Spaceship Earth is when they still had the wand up. If you guys remember the wand that was there, I'm not sure how long it was there, but we have several good pictures of it. And I'm really glad we did, because they obviously took it down. So we have those pictures. And this one shows the wand there on Spaceship Earth. So that was a fun one. And this is just a cool picture of Jeff and Adam walking through the park there, doing what dads do, like herding cats. But yeah, those, and this is in front of Oktoberfest, in front of Beer Garden. And this is something actually that Beer Garden was a restaurant that when we went into the parks, if we went into the parks at all with Jeff's dad, of course, would be William's grandfather. He was stationed in Germany when he was in the military, loved Germany. And so he always took us to the lunch buffet at Beer Garden.
Yes, Disney dad from a Disney movie. Drew in the moment. Yeah, I walked through my top 5. Mom walked through her top 10, and then we had a long list of honorable mentions from Star Wars and Disney and Marvel as well.
And this is you and Dad, William, in Beer Garden. Nice. Beer Garden, by the way, Beer Garden is still a fantastic buffet. If you guys have not been to Beer Garden, I believe at the moment they're still serving it family style. They're bringing, it's all you can eat, and they're like bringing it to your table instead of doing the buffet right now. That may change because we've got a lot of things coming back, to normal. But Beer Garden really is what the show is fantastic. The food is phenomenal. Do not miss the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is some of the best on property here at Beer Garden. So be sure you do that.
Mufasa, Drew of the Moment says Mufasa's favorite Disney dad. Great one. Those on
And
high up on both
your
of our lists.
Yeah, is Mufasa your very favorite one, Drew? Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Lots of great pictures of us at Epcot.
Yeah. And there's, of course, one in front of Spaceship Earth there with the wand. So good memories.
Yeah,
guys,
there we
in
go.
Front of
the
Tower of
tower.
Terror. We go on there. And of course with Goofy.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam's got already into pen training. Pen training. Adam's got the lanyard on there in front of the little Goofy statue.
We got his villain set completed that year, I believe.
We did.
We completed it later on, but he got a lot of hidden Mickey pins that year.
This is one of my favorites too from all of our Disney pictures. This is Jeff and Adam underneath the old
Tomorrowland sign.
And I love it. The entrance to Tomorrowland. I love that sign. I hated it when they took it down. I know it's I mean, everybody says, well, it's steampunk, it needed to be updated. I guess it did. And the new one is fine, but it's not nearly it doesn't to me this
doesn't have much character.
It doesn't have nearly as much character as this one. As a young girl, this sign just captured my imagination. I thought, oh my gosh, this place behind. If it's got a sign like this place has to be special. And Tomorrowland remains one of my favorite. Is my favorite land in Walt Disney World. And there's Dad with one of his Jessica Simpson. I think that's a
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Simpson. Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, wrong Jessica. Jessica Rabbit. It's kind of a family joke. The boys buy him Jessica Rabbit stuff. She's
not bad. She's just drawn that way.
She's just drawn that way. So the guys, I think this one might be a mint, like a tin of mints.
No,
that particular one. But yeah, he has pins and stuff. It's fun. Jessica Rabbit. Yeah. So it's fun. When we find Jessica Rabbit, we buy. And there's you guys, your best friend Clay. Yes. You guys have both grown. And there's Adam bringing the hat game again. Adam has a great hat game, and that particular hat is made like a Mad Hatter hat, and it has Mickey ears on it.
Love that hat. Have a good night, Alex. Thanks for being here.
They don't make it anymore. That was the year of a million dreams, and we were there for. In fact, you're wearing your band shirt, 2007, 2008 Hughes Springs band. Both of you were in the band, and that's a good picture of you guys there in front of the logo for Year of a Million Dreams. And again, there's the hat at Hollywood Studios.
Great shot down the street there, Hollywood Studios.
So, and here you guys are watching some of the citizens of Hollywood there.
Love to see them make a comeback.
Oh, I'm anxious to see them make a comeback. I love the citizens of Hollywood. And there's the other one.
So funny. So talented.
All of the banners down the on the left side of the picture there for Year of a Million Dreams to Hollywood Tower. That's a good picture too. And Dad under Rock and Roller Coaster. So, and that's the last one. Just something that I thought I'd share with you of our family and our Jeff's dad or William's dad.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Yeah.
So and to go along with Kenzie's choice, my favorite Disney dad is my dad. So many great trips, and Dad, all those years going to the parks and everything. I couldn't thank him enough for us to have that experience, just those memories, having fun together in the parks, and Dad trying to get us from one place to the next as quickly as possible. And we always lovingly referred to him as GI Jeff because you better eat Yeah, you better eat your Wheaties
Right.
if you're going to keep up with GI Jeff, because he
Yeah.
is going to try to get everything in he could possibly get. So you better just strap in because you're in for a ride. But yeah, thanks, Dad, for all those incredible trips to Disney. We had so much fun together, and looking forward to future Disney trips.
There you go. More Disney days. Absolutely.
But I love you, Dad. And thank you so much for all those wonderful trips.
Yeah, right, Stacy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Stacy's comment there.
Can't wait, Stacy.
That's it. There you go. Yeah, that's so sweet. Thanks, Stacy. And I know we're going over here. Again, we just happy Father's Day to all the fathers in our chat and watching. If you're watching on the replay, live stream, happy Father's Day. Really, have a fantastic day. Enjoy your kiddos if they're close. Talk to them on the phone, do a video chat if they're not, and spend some time together.
Absolutely.
Disney news, the number one piece of Disney news: fireworks are back at Walt Disney World July the 1st, and at Disneyland July the 4th. So
exciting.
Yeah, so the
magic is on its way back.
It is. It absolutely is. Channel news. We have. I was out of town. I was traveling on a little mini vacation. Not so much a mini vacation actually, but a vacation, full blown vacation, I guess. Last week, so I didn't get a video, but I will get one up the next couple of days. And our day at Animal Kingdom, my granddaughter Kylie's recent visit to Walt Disney World, and our day at Animal Kingdom is kind of an overview of the whole day that we had. We didn't live stream that day. We chose to vlog it. Is up on the channel. There's also a short, thanks to Tina McNeil for the video, the Riser Resistance short. It's a ride POV is there. So go check that out. It's a really good short, guys. You could check that out. And then I put up just a quick one. It was so pretty on Pensacola Beach yesterday that I put up just a video of the water and the sand and surf, and beautiful view out into that crystal clear Gulf water. So check that one out. Again, remember that we'll join Adventures by D on June 24th on their YouTube channel, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, to talk about the Book of Boba Fett. Dave and Chris invited us on, and we appreciate you guys inviting us, and look forward to that. That's going to be fun. So definitely put that on your calendar and check that out.
All right, some more announcements. Be sure to check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. I'm not sure, they may still be live right now, but they shut down the park yesterday at Disneyland. So I'm not sure that somebody in the chat can let us know. Looks like they're still live. So
yeah, if they're still live, somebody drop that link and drop that link.
So as soon as we wrap up, go check them out. I'm sure they're having a blast there at Disney California Adventure.
Stacey.
It was incredible to see that they got to do web slingers. They got that boarding pass and got to do web slingers earlier today. Spoiler alert, but check that out. But they've been having a great time. I love the Monarch family. Garrett, Hannah, Michelle, Hannah, and Gabe. Love that family. They're wonderful. I'm proud to have them as a partner channel.
They are.
Also, let's see here. Yes, also Monarch Moments will be back in the parks tomorrow.
They will.
Jonathan Chog says they just exited the Adventures campus and they're headed to Cars Land. So as soon as we get off here, go check out Monarch Moments. Congratulations again. We said early in the stream when Kinsey and Matt and her dad were all in the chat. Congratulations to Kinsey Days again on 1,000 subs. Huge achievement. Couldn't be more proud and excited for Kinsey. So check out Kinsey Days as well. Great channel. A wonderful family as well.
Absolutely.
TheLivePlace.com is basically a TV guide for family-friendly content. and live streams. Also, check out Dean's YouTube channel, Dreamers Empire. So thank you again to Dean for managing theliveplace.com. Thanks to everyone who was in the chat, all those ghost watching, watching on the replay. Let us know, leave us a comment if you watch on the replay. Also, check out TubeBuddy. If you're a YouTube creator and you want to grow, check out TubeBuddy. It's a great tool. It helps view trends, search, helps you with keywords for your tags and titles. And oh wow, check that out.
Big news.
Yeah, need to know when that happened. But if you want to check out TubeBuddy,
thanks,
we have
Kenna.
an affiliate link in the description below. Remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. We go live every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us live. Let us know if you're here in the chat. We'd love to talk with all of you. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell just so you get notifications when we go live. Check us out on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Or you can email us directly at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. So, I want to say thank you to everybody that's here in the chat. Remember, if I missed you, I'm sorry, but hopefully you'll come back next week. Let us know when you're here in the chat so we can thank you properly. But want to thank Aunt Susan, who we saw in the chat tonight, and Aunt Joy. We want to thank Jillian, Kylie, and our other family members that support us as well. Let's see. Want to thank Keith, BDF, James Ryan, Texas Family Camping, Rayleigh Creative Travel, Stacy Rogers, Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, the Turkey Lakester, Francisco, Tina McNeil, DCS, Diz Infinity, Mickey's Girls, Tim Pruitt, Alex Kennett, Happily Ever Yachty, Adventures by D, Sebastian the Crab, Anna Isabel Zizek, Captain Akron 27, Mike Wheeler, Matt, Kinsey Day's boyfriend, Eric Lee, Kinsey Days, Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Day's dad, Jonathan Chong, AJC Magic TV, J&N Travels, and Drew in the Moment. Again, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Did I get Jonathan Chong? I don't see Jonathan Chong on my list. So Jonathan Chong, thanks for being here as well. Again, if I missed you, I'm sorry, but hopefully you'll come back next week and let us know you're here. And I'll do the best I can to catch you in the chat. But thank you so much, everyone. We couldn't be more appreciative of all the support and encouragement.
Absolutely.
And again, happy Father's Day to all of those Disney dads out there. I'm proud to be a Disney dad, and so thankful that my dad took us to the parks for so many years, and looking forward to trips in the future as well. So love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I'll talk to you again later on.
And happy Father's Day to you, William.
Thanks, Mom.
I am very, very proud of you and Stephen. You know, Stephen has the 3 girls, and most of you know Kylie now from our trips and streams and videos. But and William has our prince, Wyatt, and you have become a wonderful, wonderful father. And Wyatt's a lucky little boy to have you as his daddy. And Stacy's right; you'll have all those pictures in the parks with him very soon. So he'll get to grow up in the parks just like you did. So a lot to look forward to. You're welcome. Thank you, Captain Akron.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I think that about wraps up. Thanks everybody for hanging in there.
Thanks for sticking with us.
If
you're on the replay, we appreciate our team replay. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us.
Absolutely. Everybody have a great week. Again, remember to thank all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads. We'd love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks again. Special thanks to our ghost host moderators for keeping our chat family friendly. And
absolutely.
Hope you all have a wonderful week.
Yeah, and go check out Monarch Moments if they're still live.
Yes.
They're also streaming tomorrow, so be sure and check out Monarch Moments.
Ring the bell.
And ring the bell, sub, so you'll know when they go live. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. Remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please
hurry back.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks
Have a
so
great
much,
week.
guys. Happy birthday to everybody. Again,
Yes.
congrats on 1,000 subs, Kenzie. And y'all have a great week. Thanks,
Bye,
Stacy.
everyone.
Bye, y'all.